Good morning. Bonjour. It's September 9th. Having a hot croissant. Probably butter. 7 in the morning. I said that.
September
9th. I said that. We're ready to go. We're lucky to get coffee. They just opened.
We were going to eat our coffee packets.
We were going to eat our coffee packets, but we don't have to. It's great. I haven't even taken a sip. Like, my finger doesn't fit in there. I'm still sleepy, but I woke up at 5:17.
No, really?
And then I tried to just close my eyes, but then woke up at 5:45, called Isaac, was able to talk to him at 10 o'clock at night. What was 9:45 on a Friday there. And
we're trying to figure out which way to get out of town. And we've got 10 and a half miles to walk today. And we will see how long that takes. Good?
I'm not even hungry.
Bonjour from Sue of Sisters of Santiago. It is 7:20 and we just had a very yummy cup of coffee and our croissant, and now we are starting our walk. So wish us luck. It's nice and cool this morning. So we have our little sweaters on, and there's some bird. Loud bird. And yeah, here we go. Amory had to go back and get her walking sticks. Thank God we weren't that far. Now it's time for the pain pill.
Could you, yeah.
Okay, we have 1,396 kilometers to Santiago de Compostela. And if your destination is Roncesvalles, you got 640 kilometers. And our destination is Conques. We have 78 more kilometers to go.
This one looks different in this town. It's like Asia.
This is a public bathroom. We're just passing. Oh, and you put your feet. Yes. Glad I went before. So quickly we're out of the village of 600 people. And we follow the road just a little out of town, but it's just beautiful. The sun is starting to come over the hill, but it's still nice and brisk for walking. There we are. Off we go. That was a short little walk on the road, huh? Okay.
It's another name.
Yeah, we'll have to look that up to see what it actually says. Okay, let's go.
I'm excited.
Woohoo! There's one of our signs over somebody's personal mailbox. What?
You would love to have horses and bring people up and down for your job.
That would be fun. This is just such a nice, even if we're on a little road, it is just a very narrow road, kind of like the size of a U.S. sidewalk.
Going into the forest.
We're heading into the forest. It's just beautiful.
Sun just came up over the horizon.
It'd be so cool to live. I think if I lived along the Camino, I would have a little stand out with something interesting for people to check out, maybe a little history of the area I live.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Oh.
There's the sun coming through. Sun coming up.
And birds flying over your head. Wow.
The rock wall.
This is gorgeous. It feels inspiring, doesn't it?
I don't smell much of it.
No eucalyptus, but it really is gorgeous. So the beautiful stone walls, probably separating properties. And we just met a new friend, Adelia, from Belgium. And she's hiking alone. She's going a couple stops past Kronk, which is our destination. And she speaks great English. So nice to meet the beginning of our new Camino family, since we jumped ahead a section and a half. He's looking at his buddy. He's like, "Do you see this girl over here? She's nuts." "Yeah, I agree," the other one says. And we knew we'd see you guys within 2 minutes of hiking.
How are you?
Good. How are you guys?
Great. How was the sleep?
Let me take that. Yeah. Friend. What? Oh my God. I'll move over a little bit.
See, today you have the cows, and I had the chickens yesterday.
She's smelling me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, the trail takes a turn. Through here. This is our trail.
Oh, what is that sign? Oh, it's a dog upside down. Okay.
Oh, I remember this because they don't want dogs on this side, because this is the side for the
Oh yeah.
cows.
Oh yeah, this is where we walk.
Remember?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, we got good shadows. Come join.
12 kilometers.
We got good shadows on this one. Check it out. Looking good, sis. Through the gate so the cows don't get out.
We didn't see any cows.
Not yet.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonjour. I think this area is so vast and I feel so small in it, but it's inspiring. It's inspiring and reminds me of the simplicity of life, and to slow down and really enjoy yourself, and just, look around instead of always have your head down trying to get to the next spot. We were talking about this a couple minutes ago, about it's about the journey, it's not about the destination. And instead of asking pilgrims where they're going, we should be asking them how their journey is so far, because that's what it's all about. That's why we're out here walking the Camino, is to slow our minds, energize our bodies, and eat lots of bread. Old farmhouse on top of the hill overlooking the valley and probably their cows. There she goes. Oh, coming up behind us.
On avait regardé, il avait fait, je crois.
So this morning so far, after we've left town, you go through a series of cattle gates and across the high plateau with cows mooing and cowbells in the distance. So far we're up to seeing 16 pilgrims today. Definitely the most we've seen so far. But it's just beautiful. And most are just French speaking. Couple here and there speak a little English. So we've been able to chat. Feel that it was going to be harder with a language barrier than it is. We seem to be getting by okay. Lots of charades and a couple words here and there we've picked up in French. And somebody always knows a little English. Not always, but most of the time. So it's been okay. So far, 27 pilgrims have walked by. Good way to remember. Yeah. Bonjour. So what's your name, where are you from, and where are you going?
My name is Tanguy. I come from France, Narbonne, a city in the south of France. And I'm from, I don't know, I work.
Just how long are you walking for?
Working, I start with my mother.
Okay.
Because she's dreams to make compostel.
Oh, wonderful.
How old is your daughter?
Comment?
Your daughter?
Yeah, no, my mother.
Oh,
Mother.
mother.
Yeah, my mother.
Oh,
And so I start with her, and she has a lot of problem in the foot.
oh.
So my dad take her, and
Okay.
I'm continue. Je continue.
And
Bonjour.
he's a South Park fan.
Yes, so we said we were from Colorado, and he said South Park.
Gee.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
He has a tattoo.
It's beautiful to see it.
Oh, you have lots of layers on.
Oh,
Oh,
it's Carmen.
that's great. Oh my gosh. Thank you very much. That's
welcome.
mercy.
I got
After a couple hours of walking in the open sun across the high plateau, we come into this beautiful shady grove. Nice to get out of the sun for a while. A little cool breeze. And it looks like we pop out at the end here and back into the sun. It's your baby. You've got a very pretty baby. This is a big mama and a baby. Path climbs. 36 people so far. Interestingly, the cows know enough to put the sun behind their back so they're not looking into it, which is pretty cool. This guy's just right on our trail. Oh, cool. You guys are lucky you don't have to wear bells. They're so cute. Must be
Don't you wish?
careful where you walk along the trail because there's some hardy piles of poop We're just walking through pastures up on the high plateau. It's so wonderful, the bells. Two and a half hours into the hike today, up on top of this hill. It's this little building. Looks like maybe it's a refuge in case you get stuck out here, maybe in a lightning storm, because there is no trees or anything. You're pretty exposed. Well, we don't need it for lightning, but everybody needs it for seats. This is Royal Ubwak. It is a gîte, and it looks really cool. It looks maybe like it was maybe a convent at some time or an abbey, but it's really big. It looks pretty amazing. And we are swing around here, headed down the hill, and if you can see in the distance, there's our first little town of the day, which will be a place to stop for some late breakfast / lunch and a Coke. There's a couple plaques to take a look at. Looks like the history of the town we're about to come into, of walk. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Very interesting. Coming into this amazing village. This is very old. So there's a number of places to eat. This is really nice with some picnic tables. And then there's this little place here with a deck. You can look out. It's a little hot sitting in the sun though. So I'm gonna go back up into town and sit at the cafe. The view is absolutely beautiful from these last two places, but for the last 3 hours we've been looking at that view, so I kind of want to just admire the village, the old village, while I have a snack. Place to fill up your water in the middle there. Not sure why the sticks are in the concrete here. All right, stop for lunch. Yum, some greens, very happy. That is not a bottle of wine, that is a bottle of water, if you're wondering. All right, back on the trail after an amazing salad for lunch. About 5 minutes of road walking out of town, but then we start the trail again. of the road, but 5 minutes wasn't bad. More vastness, countryside. It's 11:30 and thank God not as hot as it has been by this time in the past. So, yippee! Nice little shady grove. So we were walking a little while and there wasn't anybody around. And then all of a sudden we saw some people walking up, coming from the other direction, which is always a little unnerving. You're thinking, are we on the right trail? But there's a number of trails that go in different directions. And so we finally figured out it was, but it is always a little, bonjour. It's always a little strange when people are walking in the opposite direction. I guess after walking the Camino Frances, you're used to seeing people only going in one direction.
Usually, yeah.
Yeah.
About 67 people passed us today.
So far.
We're just counting the ones that passed us, so.
We're all about the journey, not the destination.
Right. Experience it, not go too fast.
Yeah, just take it in and just walk our own pace because everybody does their own Camino, right?
Right, and we're headed downhill now into the town that we'll be staying.
A long downhill though.
A long downhill.
Like 4.5 miles downhill. So
it'll be about 2 hours. Less. I say an hour and a half.
Oh, all right.
Jeez.
Careful. All right, we're signing off so we don't run over each other here.
Bye.
We just had about a half an hour walk through a beautiful shaded grove that popped us back out onto the high plains and the sun. And like every day up to now, it gets hotter and hotter, and although today I feel maybe a few degrees cooler, this time every day prior was definitely much hotter. Another cross along our journey so far. So this was the site of a volcano at one time. At the very top, Amory saw it in the distance. That's the relics from it. But I haven't seen it yet, so I'm hoping we'll come across it as we continue. Coming to a little village. Little hamlet, I guess. We'll be walking way down there for tonight. It's so pretty. More slate roofs, gotta love it. So this may be, Amory says no, I say I think yes. This was the volcanic remains. So this little hamlet is Belvezet. It's the name of it. If I didn't mess it up, I would be amazing. Welcome to Belvezet. Looks like this is from The Alchemist. We will have to look that up because we don't know French. We're going down through this really pretty forest. Little stone-ish bridge. This little stream. Oh, look at that pool up there. That would be so nice to sit in right now. Ooh. We're on a nice little wooded path. Amory got her buff wet and put that on her head, and I got my hat wet and put it on my head, and that felt really good. Now we're walking a nice flat path through this beautiful forest with very little rocks, so it's nice. You can look up and look around. When you're walking across all that rock, you really need to pay attention where you put your feet. This has been a beautiful day. Do you think it's been our favorite day so far?
My joy was just thinking it's the trail today. My joy was the actual trail, the whole thing.
Yeah, it was. It was very, very beautiful, very enjoyable.
Unexpected with South Park. Inside joke. And I don't know my challenge.
Ooh, the blister. I've got a hot spot on my left heel that I've been taking care of. The moss on the rocks. Oh, man. Gorgeous.
Challenge with toilets again.
True. So much
There
for
wasn't
lots of.
enough.
We haven't
There
had
any.
any. Oh, we had one right outside of town, remember? With
They had an electricity hut, but no toilets. Okay.
We're coming into our next village. Lots of Karens. It was a steep section. Oop. And we have a little water spigot. And I suspect that it is drinkable water because there's cups available. Wonderful. Ruins of an old house here. Might have burned down in a fire. It's hard to tell. Whoop. There's the door. Last part is lots of down. All right. Got about another 6 minutes to walk down the hill into town, but we are here. The last 15 minutes of the walk is on the road coming into town. And there's the cutest German Shepherd. Golden Retriever.
Yes. Salto.
Seto.
Salto, that's his name.
And he's got his own pack. He's a red guy, just like Jackson was. Oh, pointing the direction. But man, those shoes. Oof. That's a tough one. Thank you. We are here. Ooh. Long day. We are both like very happy to be done. It was wonderful, but tired. Oh, so this is the town square. Oh my God, this is fabulous. It is 2:40 and we have to wait till 4 o'clock to get in. Love the rooster up on top. Oh my God, this is beautiful. So happy there's a place open. We can get a drink after walking 10.5 miles. I mean, nice to sit down. We're gonna go check out the church.
We're gonna light a candle for Aunt Rose.
Yes. Okay, let's bring it over.
Il est à 2 maintenant.